Luffy is gonna lose to this frog Kermit ripoff, right? You're telling me Luffy's losing to Kermit?
Oh my god! Oh jeez, oh my god!
What's going on? It's your host TokyoTron, and today we got another video provided to us by our good friends over at CBR. Stumbled upon this article about My Hero and One Piece, so I decided, let me not judge it, let me just read it, give it a chance, and see what it's all about. Off rip, I just gotta say, I kinda think Luffy's smoking that MHA pack, but that doesn't really matter. I just wanted to see what CBR has to say. Before I get started, let me know in the comment section down below who you think Luffy would lose to in the My Hero Academia verse. So, it says, Luffy is strong, but there are plenty of characters from UA High School that could show him a thing or two. So we're talking UA High School. I thought maybe you could make an argument for Prime All Might, but they're talking about some kids. Let's see what they have to say. So first up, number 10, Luffy can beat Toru Hagakure. I mean, obviously. Correct me if I'm wrong, MHA fans, but I'm pretty sure that she can just go invisible and do nothing else. He says that some quirks are definitely less practical in MHA. Invisibility is a special power. They say that she may briefly be able to evade Luffy with this quirk, but Luffy is smart enough to figure out how this works. So first off, yes, Luffy is absolutely smoking her. In fact, pre-time skip Luffy, in fact, not even pre-time skip Luffy, probably Kid Luffy pre-Devil Fruit could probably smoke Toru. Pre-Devil Fruit, Luffy as like a 5-year-old was going crazy against all these wild beasts in the forest. Toru's not doing that, she can just go invisible. Luffy being smart enough to figure out how it works, I guess, but also just observation hockey. So Luffy closing his eyes can still visualize everyone around him, so someone going invisible really shouldn't have too much effect on Luffy. But that was just who Luffy can be. Now let's see number 9, the first person that Luffy supposedly would lose to. So apparently you're telling me that Luffy is gonna lose to this frog Kermit ripoff, right? You're telling me Luffy's losing to Kermit.
Oh my god! Oh jeez, oh my god!
Okay, I don't really need to even debunk this. I'm gonna read what they have to say first and then talk about it. So you say that Tsuyu is definitely one of the most meme-worthy characters. I mean, I don't know about memes, but Tsuyu is definitely getting popular for some other reasons. Anyway, they say plenty have underestimated how practical and powerful her frog quirk can be. She can apply her quirk in many ways that extend beyond her obvious agility and the massive strength that she contains in her leg and tongue. This may be a close fight, but the deciding factor is that Asui thrives in water, whereas it's Luffy's weakness. If the battle is set in the sea, then Luffy doesn't... Okay, so if you're saying that Tsuyu wins in the water, that's the same as me saying, let's shoot Tsuyu with a quirk erasing bullet, then have her fight someone. And even with Luffy not being able to swim, I don't even know if Tsuyu has the power to kill Luffy even when he's in the water. I mean, we've seen that Luffy doesn't straight up die when he goes in the water. His devil fruit powers don't work as well, and he can't really do much, but I don't think Tsuyu could even kill him unless he just straight up drowns. And besides just that, what is Tsuyu doing against Future Sight? What's she doing against Ryo? What's she doing about Conquerors? And really, I don't even have to go that far. With everything we've seen out of Tsuyu, pre-time skip Luffy is washing her. And it's not even close. And by pre-time skip Luffy, I mean most likely start of series Luffy, like Romance Dawn Luffy, fresh out of the barrel Luffy. I have not seen anything out of Tsuyu that would lead me to believe that she's beating a pre-time skip Luffy. And before you get all crazy, I made a video power scaling all of Arlong Park with the introduction of the Seacow Momu. That dude was massive and Luffy was able to neg him. I forgot how much he weighed. I think I calced it to be somewhere around 80 tons. The correct number should pop up right now in the video. But the point is, Tsuyu has not done anything leading me to believe that she would stand a chance against Luffy. Okay, Luffy can't beat Kirishima. Explain to me how. So first off, Kirishima, I'm not saying he's a scrub, but Luffy is most likely just negging him with Conquerors. I mean, with what we've seen out of Kirishima, he didn't really have a super strong resolve until his fight in Season 4. Not trying to hate on Kirishima, but there's levels to this. He ain't beating Luffy. He ain't beating Luffy, though. Okay? He ain't beating Goku, though. He ain't beating Luffy, though. So, say Kirishima is an underrated hero who gets a major boost in Season 4 of My Hero Academia. It helps evolve his hardened quirk in a lot of ways. It feels like the perfect inverse of Luffy's skill. Kirishima could slowly close the gap between the two and just crush Luffy or make movement impossible. So here's the thing, right? You say Kirishima can use his hardened quirk. The thing that we have to realize is that Luffy also has armament or hardening. Luffy can probably get harder than Kirishima. Pause. Major pause. But yeah, Luffy is definitely massively harder. Pause again. So the point being that Luffy can do what Kirishima's only ability is better than him. Okay, now for someone else that Luffy can beat, Mineta, again, he doesn't need to be here. Okay. Can't beat Todoroki. Why? Again, it's pretty much the same thing that I've been saying, but I just want to read it to see what they say. Todoroki gets two diverse and powerful quirks, half hot, half cold, but Luffy gets all three types of Haki and a devil fruit. Anyway, he says not only can he fill the room with fire or ice, but he's also incredibly agile with how his ice skills allow him to evade attacks and stay in motion. Luffy is strong, but it doesn't seem like his devil fruit powers are anything strong. Okay, so just to put it this way, I'm going to lowball Luffy here for a second. So pre-time skip, we saw Ace fight with Blackbeard. So Todoroki can only do an arena or a building, as they say in the article itself. Blackbeard and Ace can fill an entire island respectively. So Ace can fill an entire island with fire, Blackbeard can fill an entire island with darkness. However strong you think Ace is, Luffy post-time skip is shitting on Ace pre-time skip. This isn't any disrespect towards Ace fans, none of that at all, but Luffy at this point in time is absolutely washing Ace. So Luffy is washing someone that is Shoto but better. Second off, it's very likely that even if Todoroki was able to use fire to us, also, it's very likely that even if Todoroki can use fire, Luffy would be able to just not take any effect to it because of his armament hardening. And besides just that, again, it's in terms of power and speed, we haven't really seen anything in the My Hero verse that can compare with One Piece. I mean, Luffy is blitzing and one-shotting Todoroki. Can't beat Deku. Alright, so we would have to say Deku is stronger than Prime All Might, stronger than 100% All Might. Right, but then at the end of the day, we still have to look at the feats. So it says, My Hero's done a great job with developing Deku. Midoriya has gotten more powerful each season. Luffy still has more diverse skills and experience, but Deku has overcome villains like All For One and Overhaul. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but when did Deku overcome All For One? Again, I might be bugging, but I don't remember Deku 1v1ing All For One and beating him. Says Midoriya's quirk is still in progress, but it's achieved great things and could blow Luffy apart, especially if he can tap into 100% of his power. And again, I didn't want to get too technical in the video, but I already had a calc from one of my prior videos on how much tons of force Luffy could move with a punch. And again, this weight is punched and negged by Luffy in Arlong Park. And from what we know, this most likely isn't anywhere near Luffy's peak strength. So Luffy, Arlong Park can do this. Luffy now is however many times stronger. And now I'm gonna give Deku the absolute most benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say Luffy versus Deku equal stats. So equal strength, equal speed. If Deku and Luffy are equal strength, equal speed, Luffy washes yet again. So Deku cannot beat anyone that's his equal. Deku can only win because he's massively stronger or faster than his opponent, unless his opponent is just even more of a meathead and doesn't have diverse techniques. So Luffy would have the range advantage on Deku. He could also fly. I know Deku can use float, but it's not the same. Luffy would also be able to see the future still. Luffy can do hardening. Luffy can, I don't know, you can say Deku would have plot armor so conquerors wouldn't work against him, but maybe it would, I don't know. So either way, this is a really bad matchup. And also, Luffy is pretty much immune to blunt damage, so Deku's a terrible matchup. So yeah, I just proved how Deku and Luffy equal stats, Luffy still washes. So on to the next person. Anyway, next up we have number 1, can't beat Shigaraki. And if we want to give Shigaraki benefit of the doubt, we can say that Shigaraki is just as strong as Kamino All For One. And Prime All Might was significantly stronger than the All Might that fought All For One at Kamino, and All For One still lost. I will say though, in this regard, if Shigaraki and Luffy were equal stats, Shigaraki would probably win unless Luffy's conquerors can neg him, or unless Luffy's future sight is really just that much better and he's able to avoid all of Shigaraki's attacks. But non-equalized stats is a wash. Luffy washes Shigaraki. But keep in mind, the article is not equal stats. So it says that his most powerful attack is his disintegration quirk. He's also vicious and resilient in his own ways. All he needs to do is get his hands on Luffy and the game is over. So off rip, Shigaraki's not touching Luffy. Like I said, Luffy's too fast, Luffy's too strong. But also looking at Luffy's abilities, if Luffy just uses Ryo and a simple Gum Gum pistol, it's one-shotting Shigaraki. In fact, I think that Luffy with Ryo and a Gum Gum pistol is probably one-shotting the whole My Hero Academia verse. Anyway, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comment section down below who your favorite character is in My Hero Academia and how badly they'd lose to Luffy. And as always, to stay up to date with all my future videos, make sure you like and subscribe.